We got to go get it. All right, we got to go get it.
It all starts with Rajon Rondo.
Boston looks like a different team. Rajon Rondo, what a first half scoring. Wade, he puts it in. What a play from Dwayne Wade. Wade all of a sudden has found the range.
Boston has to hold the fort. They've got to stay strong.
What a game 2 played in American Airlines Arena. Let's go right to the highlights. Rajon Rondo would play the game of his life. Meanwhile, LeBron and company had to answer the challenge after the bike ride. Let's get on the floor. Didn't start out great for LeBron as he couldn't throw down that dunk.
Yeah, he had a lot of energy. Look at this. He's trying to hammer it home, and sometimes you can put a little too much force on that basket.
Meanwhile, Pierce uses 2 hands, a little softer, and it goes in.
Well, he's like you said, Vince, 2 hands are always better than 1 when you go to the rim.
Absolutely. 1-point Boston lead. Wade doubled. Passes cross the floor, and it's picked off by Rondo, and Rondo goes in strong for the reverse layup.
This is what we talked about, getting the easy buckets, letting your defense create offensive opportunities.
We always see Rondo go to the basket. There he is with the jumper. That was working. 36-21 Boston. But LeBron comes up with a rebound, pushing. Then the flip to Chalmers for 3.
That's what happens when your power forward / point guard gets the rebound. Everybody else can relax, run, get in their space, and get in their place, and he'll find you wide open.
3 of 6 shooting from 3-point range for Chalmers and 22 points. Now, third quarter.
Get that shot out of here.
Wow, Dwayne Wade coming alive defensively.
You see Ray Allen just doesn't have the lift, a little flat tire there.
Then LeBron out to D. Wade, who only had 2 points in the first half. Wade, good look to Haslam for the lay-in and 1.
Oh, Haslam was huge tonight off the bench.
Miami turning it around. They lead by 2. LeBron, block on Pierce. Wade, and he is fouled.
Get in the weight room.
Here it is right here, one of the best help side defenders.
No soup for you.
Get that shot out of here.
But the strength of Wade to finish this dueling just can't rake that away.
Yeah, Dooley has to get in the weight room.
Yeah, he's just not strong enough right
Look
there.
at that. Yeah, show him, D-Wade. Show him.
LeBron James missing, but gets a rebound and the putback. 81-73 Miami. Out of the fourth quarter now. Rondo, a good look to Garnett. 84-79 Miami. Rondo, great pick.
And this is what you love right here, him on the offensive end and the defensive end. Like Stacey said earlier, getting easy buckets, helping his team.
Now Pierce to Rondo. Oh, the jumper who says he can't shoot it from out there.
Back it off of him if you want
that's
to.
normally the other way
Back
around.
it off of him.
And good heat ball movement. Then Shane Battier, look at this. 219.
Flash.
218. He splashes home a 3-pointer. And it's 94 all. LeBron James. Couple of free throws for the lead. Udonis Haslam stepping up.
Oh, he was huge off the bench. Got on the sweet spot on the baseline. Great pass. Speaking of great passes,
Rondo.
timeout.
Rondo to Garnett. That was a great play. And then Wade driving, fouled by Pierce, and that was it. Paul Pierce gone with 47-7 left in the game.
Tough call, too, because Rondo really pushed him in the back and should have got that foul.
LeBron, the inside defensively, leaving Ray Allen alone for the 3. Ray Allen knocked it down.
Well, that was a great pass by doing, not shooting the ball, seeing him out there for the shot.
Tied it at 99. LeBron has the ball inside, misses, but then waves to Wade, says, I want that basketball back. He has Rondo on him and decides to shoot the J.
Yeah, he decided to shoot the J. You know, they can talk about that in practice, whether that was a good or a bad shot. He's made that shot a million times. But I think what the fans need to do maybe is get off his back, being that he called the ball, took it out of Dwayne Wade's hands, and actually took that shot.
Well, it sent it to overtime, tied at 99. LeBron to Wade for the dunk and foul. Didn't make the free throw, ties it at 101. Then it's Rondo. Rondo from the outside. That looked like a 3. When you take a look, his toe is clearly on that
Clearly on the line, but once again, Rondo, shoot the ball more. You're showing the world you can shoot the basketball.
Now LeBron there, Johnny on the spot. Haslam misses and James the tip in.
There's a foul right there that did not get called. Rondo clearly got hit across the head. Now watch.
Smack him in the head.
Dwayne
Wow.
Wade with the right arm just hits him across the face. Clearly a foul. Stevie Wonder could have saw that, but
They threw it. You got to keep playing.
Well, off the miss, the Heat in transition. James, Udonis Haslam, another big basket by this past champion. And then Wade tough layup, and he is fouled by KG.
And I love that call right there. I mean, that's a great play. He sticks the foot out, get called. But, you know, Steve Smith said this last night. They need to run a 1-3 pick and roll or a pick and roll with LeBron and D-Wade to get a man wide open.
5-point Miami lead, and then Rondo hits a long three. He scored 12 of Boston points in overtime.
Rondo! Oh, I can't do that. They lost.
Well, he deserves it.
He deserves it. A great game, and they lost.
Miami.
I ain't gonna lie, I was going to sleep on him. He just woke me up. Hey, go to sleep, man. You like an alarm clock over there.
Man, the Heat down by as many as 15. They take a 2-0 lead, posting the biggest comeback in their postseason history. LeBron 34 and 10. Wade 8 of his 23 in overtime, offsetting an incredible performance by Rondo. 44 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. He played every second of the game, his greatest game ever. And Miami is now 6-0 all-time in playoff overtime games. This one was not easy.
It was a battle, you know, and after we never felt like we won the game or lost the game until, you know, it was zeros on the clock and we looked up there and it was 115 and 111, you know, and, you know, we was able to, you know, win this game, you know, with so many ups and downs throughout the whole game. But it was exciting to be a part of it and to win.
We played extremely hard. I thought we played with great heart tonight, but I didn't think we played smart all the time. And there's things we can absolutely fix, and we'll do that, and we'll be ready for Friday.
You know, it was a good win. It was a very good win for us, and we lose this game, you know, this series become a lot tougher. But you know what? It's just 2 games, and all we did was win 2 at home. That's a very good team over there that we know is going to give us their everything, and they all, you know, come the next 4 days when they get 2 at home in Boston. So, you know, we move on, and everybody getting treatment, getting therapy, and get home and get some rest. You know, because this is a long game, it's a long night, and we got to get right back at it soon on Friday.
It was a mental grind for me individually and for us as a team. You know, Kevin played extra minutes, we all did. So there's no turning back. It's the conference final, so you know, I wanted to play every minute, and I thought I didn't hurt my team by me playing every minute, so I wanted to go out there and continue to do best for my team.
Let's stay with Rondo, who had an historic game. He had a career high, as you saw, the only 44-10-8 game in playoff history. He never left the floor, and he was Boston's only scoring in overtime. In short, he was simply spectacular, but yet still it was heartbreaking, Dennis, for the Boston Celtics. And part of this is the fact that, you know, Boston right now, they're about as deep as a puddle, okay? You got to help those starters a little bit, don't you?
No, you really do. And C-Webb hit on the head earlier. I will never question the heart of the Celtics. When you look at their core 4, all 4 of those guys have heart. When you look at their leader, he has a huge heart in Doc Rivers. With all that being said, the core 4 played a solid game tonight with Rondo's career night. Someone off the bench has to step up. They only got 3 field goals off the bench tonight to Miami's 10 field goals. So if the core 4 play well again in game 3, Rondo has another career night. It may not be 44 to see where it's, it may be 25, 10 and 10, another triple-double. But someone else has to step up and make some shots for the Celtics to have a chance in game 3.
Well, that someone for Miami, Stacey, was Chalmers, who had 22 in this game, and he did some early scoring before Wade got going.
Well, the one thing he also did was he kept Rondo occupied, because when Rondo feels like he doesn't have to guard anybody, he can play free safety, get in the passing lanes, go out and help on those guys. Chalmers kept him busy because he really got open, hit open shots, and found himself wide open because Rondo likes to gamble. So when he's making shots like that, without Chris Bosh being there, it's been someone different almost every game. You know, you had Mike Miller one game in the series step up, and now you see Chalmers doing the same thing. And if he can continue to do that and really make Rondo have to stay and guard him and really respect him, that's going to really help the Miami Heat going into Boston.
Well, Miami has to feel that, Chris, they took Boston's best shot in this game. Now they're headed to Boston. So how do the Celtics try to turn the page in this?
You know, both of these guys alluded to it. You know, you have to go to your heart. You have to go to your coaching, because right now, if you're the Celtics, you're the only one that believes in you. And we have players have been in that position many times. And sometimes it's a comfortable feeling. Sometimes you like the fact that you're the only one that believes in yourself. But right now I don't know where they're going to get it from. If you look at Ray Allen being hurt or having the bone spurs, if you look at the best game in the history of the playoffs, 44 points, all this stuff, and you still lose. I mean, it was an overtime game, but KG is still playing younger than his age. I mean, Paul Pierce is still – I just don't know where they're going to get the help from because the personnel on their team, the rest of the guys are rebounders and helpers, not scorers. And I think Boston, they always rely on their defense, but they need somebody right now to help score that ball with the big three, big four.
Games 3 and 4 are in Boston Friday and Sunday.
Killing